Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a 4-hour trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 4-hour trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 23 different strategies. This one will be the 24th with a total of 5 winners. We have also tested a total of 378 indicators with a total of 154 winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 154 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Okay, so today's strategy is a 4-hour strategy. This one was tested on the Euro versus USD. And the strategy consists of 4 different indicators. One is the SSL channel, and that is on the default settings. The other one is the Kijun-Sen indicator, and that is on the default settings. I did go in and bump up the this particular one had a green and red shift in the line itself, so I turned it all to one color and then bumped up the weight of the line a little bit to get it that thick. And then we are working with the Waddah Attar explosion indicator, which, funny enough, we have tested a version of this on the last couple of videos. This again is on the default settings, and then the ATR once again on the default settings. So what we are looking for is first and foremost the SSL to switch its lines. And so when the green line, and we can go in here and do this, turn off price action for a moment just so that way we can see a little better. So when the green line flips to the upside, that is a sign of bullish strength. And when the red line flips to the upside, that is a sign of bearish strength. And so that's the first thing that we are looking for, is the flip of the SSL to green or to red, and that's going to determine what direction we're looking to take a trade. So in this case, right here, we can see that it flips to green. Now, the next thing we are looking for is to price action is breaks up above. So we're looking for a long, and so we're looking for price action to break up above the Kijun-Sen indicator. And then we are going to travel down here, and we are going to look to see that the Waddah Attar explosion confirms this move. And so basically we have a green bar, and that green bar is above the signal line, or the average line, which is what is running through the indicator right there. Now, with all those criteria being met, we would then enter into a trade. And then what we are going to do is we are going to go to a 1-to-1 risk reward for half the trade. And so to get that target, we look at the ATR, the coordinates right here on the ATR. We hover over the signal candle, the candle that closes right here. The ATR is at 0.00414. So basically 41 pips and some change. That is going to be our stop, 41 pips, and also our first profit target. Once our first profit target is hit, if it is hit, we then exit half of the trade and move the rest to break even, and then allow the rest of the trade to run from there. And so let's measure this out and take a look. So down to here, 41 pips is right in this general area. Obviously that's about 40, but you get the picture right there. About 40 pips is in that general area. Over here to this side, right about here, puts us at the 41 pips to the upside. And you see that we hit that target right there. We then would have moved the stop to break even right at this candle here, and allow the rest of the trade to run. And you see that it ran rather nicely. If it runs and does not get stopped out at break even, then the exit is going to be when the SSL flips back the other way. And so our exit would have been right here on this candle right here. And so total pips gained on that trade would have been about 300 pips altogether. And that is the strategy in a nutshell. So right there would have been a really good trade, first trade. Now keep in mind on this particular one, we do not have a kind of specific 1, 2, 3 bar rule or candle rule. So sometimes what the strategy will say is that if the signals don't align within the first, second, maybe third candle, then the signal goes invalid. In this particular one, we do not have that rule. We just let it go. Once all these criteria meet, wherever how many of our bars have taken place, then we enter into the trade at that point. So we'll look at a short over here on this side. Short would be right there. So we have the flip of the SSL. The red line is above. We're looking for a short. We then get this red candle here that comes down and closes below the Kijun-Sen indicator there, the Kijun-Sen line. And then we follow this down. We see that the bar right here on the Waddah Attar explosion is well above the average line and is red. And so that meets all the criteria to then enter into that trade right there. And then we hover above that candle and we look at the ATR. We have a 0.00754, so basically 75 pips. It's going to be our stop and also our target. And so we hit the target roughly right here on this candle. We move the rest, exit half the trade, move the rest to break even. And you see that once again, this ran pretty nicely and we would have stopped out right here as the SSL flipped itself back over for a total of about 100 pips right there. So between this one and this trade right there, you'd been up about 400 pips altogether. So That is a long version. That is a short version. Now, before we look at the numbers of what this is able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below. Once you sign up for that, it'll give you access to the Patreon channel on our Discord, where we are posting some really great advanced information about trading indicators, trading strategies, trading philosophies, the whole deal. Our admins and regular members are also posting regular, almost everyday trade analysis, market analysis, where they are putting up screenshots of areas of support and resistance that they've marked out, indicators that they're using, exactly where they're entering and exiting trades, taking profit, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. Another thing that I've been doing recently is I've put together an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested. And so this strategy, as well as all the other ones, go on that list, and it has their win rate, which one was a winner, which one was a loser, and links to the videos to go back and review those strategies as well. So I'll pass that list on to you as a patron, as well as the full list of indicators that we've tested with their win rates, which ones were losers, which ones were winners. And so a lot of really great information, a lot of really great stuff that you get, benefits for being a patron, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, so let's see. What were we able to get out of this? All right, so we did 50 trades. Out of those 50 trades, we had 33 winners, 17 losers. That gives us about a 66% win rate. And so that is a rather decent win rate, especially considering the fact that more often than not, you'll get stopped out at break even. But there are instances like you saw over here on the couple that we just pulled out randomly right here. There are instances where you will get a nice run on a trade, and it isn't just a one-to-one. And so it would actually increase this win rate rather significantly, considering how you are increasing the risk to reward, the reward side, increasing that significantly over the risk. And so altogether, this seems to be a really solid strategy. It's a 4-hour strategy, and so it's something that you can work a regular job. You can, do things throughout the day. You don't need to be glued to your computer every minute, every day to trade with this strategy. But on the reverse side, it's not a daily strategy, and so you're not just sitting around on your hands for days and days and days waiting for something to happen. Gives you a little bit more, regular trading for you to, kind of keep yourself satisfied and not feel like your trades really aren't going anywhere. So, in my opinion, a rather decent strategy, not bad at all. Has some of the kind of well-known indicators that people love, the SSL, the Kijun-Sen, and the Waddah Attar. I mean, those are kind of some rather classic indicators, I guess you could call them, or indicators that most people have heard of, and it's been put together in a rather decent way. And so not a bad strategy at all. And since we been doing this on each strategy video, might as well look at this. So we had 10 trades here, 6 winners, 4 losers, 10 trades here, 6 winners, 4 losers, 10 here, 5 winners, 5 losers, 10 here, 8 winners, 2 losers, 10 here, 8 losers, or 8 winners, 2 losers. And so again, this shows that even on a small scale, testing these, you don't need hundreds and hundreds of sample trades to get a reasonable idea of what a strategy or indicator can achieve. And so even if we're testing something on, like I said, a small scale version of trades, then it gives us a pretty reliable picture of what an indicator or strategy is able to achieve. So, all right, I'm going to end the video here. That way this doesn't get any longer than necessary. Another strategy down, and a decent one at that. This one's going to go on the winning side, and from here we will move on to another indicator to test from here. So if you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.